did I do here? My cables are all tangled. Hang on. Alright, I think we're sorted. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the multi-stream as the playthrough of Starfield in survival mode continues. I'm on my second playthrough. If you don't know who I am Renfail. Currently having a lot of fun in Starfield. I'm having more fun in my second playthrough than I did in my first, which is very impressive. This morning I recorded my video around maps, which will come out tomorrow morning, and we launched the beginner's guide to survival mode this morning. Excuse me, I do need to tweak one more thing here. We're going to take everything up. That might be too high for movement. Yeah, I think that's too high for movement, but I think we're pretty good with 85%. But what I wanted to do is, hang on, we'll do it this way. There we go. I wanted to speed this cursor up because this cursor was way too slow, and this was slow as well. So now I've sped that up, which is great. What I am gonna bring the aim stuff back down because I think 100% is too high. It's alright. I've been checking things out this morning. Streaming already? I haven't streamed today yet, Ron. Today's the first stream of the day. $85 felt really good. What's up, Eleanor? Alright, everybody. I think this will be the settings I want. Yeah, that feels good. 85 feels really good for me. Feels about like my Call of Duty settings. Okay. Alright. So, I recorded a couple of episodes this morning offline without my camera. Which are coming out as episodes, I think, 45 and 46 or something like that. And in those videos, we were working on rescuing Barrett. So we're going to go ahead and continue that. Because I'm working on... I also did a whole bunch of grinding this morning at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, just going out and killing bandits and doing a bunch of random side quests. Because I'm trying to get coin up because I want to buy that shipbreaker. But I want to finish recruiting some of these crew members so that I can get a bigger ship and have it fully stocked with crew. And I do want Barrett, so we're going to go ahead and rescue him. And then I think after I rescue Barrett, after I get Shieldbreaker, after I get the Shieldbreaker ship, we're going to go back to the UC Vanguard storyline. But my number one priority right now is to save up enough coin to do so. So. Got to do some grounded last night with my brother and my sister-in-law. That episode is actually going live on the channel here in about 30 minutes, I think. For those of you who want to go watch it, it's just going to be a regular upload. Is that another ship or is that my ship? Why is my ship over there and I'm like over here? That's weird. I was like, that looks like my ship. Anyway, if you want to watch Grounded, I think it's our 4th episode. Akazar says, at the dock, so no sound, but adding my views for this dope-ass playthrough. Thank you, man. Man, there's lots of gunfire going on right now. Oh! Mines! 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 Ah! They were waiting for me. these guys at, man? They're everywhere. This place is packed.
Let's get out of here!
There's definitely a turret down there somewhere. There it is. Is that another turret? It's got to be another turret, man. There it is. Found it. How many more of those do I have? Not a lot. I'm stuck in the environment.
More of this! Changing mags!
Do we still have turrets around?
I'm hit! Easy money!
Where are these assholes at? They're down, aren't they? Oh, I see them.
Let's end this.
Woo! Alright, now it's time to actually loot this place before I go underground. Because I need to make up for all the stuff. Anything in here? That was intense, guys. I burned up probably like 10 med packs. One of these days I'm going to start to take drugs before I go into combat. I never do. Hookah canister? Yeah, I'll pass. Pop cherry, for sure. Drinks, man. Taters, precious. Crafting components, crafting components. Bolognese. Oh. Hookah hose. These guys were enjoying their time. Is that a slate? Just got to the perfect spot on Bessel 3. Grenades and everything else. Yep. What's up, Nightmare Keeper? Somebody said something about the Shackleton. I have not. Alright, let's go upstairs. Drilling rig, alright. Molecular sieve. Alright, nothing else in here. Oh, I missed that over here. Oh, I'm so stuffed, guys. Chris made me a massive burger, which was my breakfast slash lunch. I'm just sitting here like, ah.
The lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
It's because I'm good, baby. Alright.
The Crimson Fleet's recently bunked here. Not sure why, though.
Don't really care why. Isn't this where I just was? Right? Yeah, I already came in here. Alright, I think We got just this building left. Ooh, it's locked. Says I. Ooh, there's something up here too. Like a giant satellite dish? Yeah. I love his watch out chair, man. The lookout chair up here. That's cool. Oh, hello. Oh, and I finally have tons of 630 ammo. Or 6.5 ammo. Let's use it. We're going to burn up some ammo for a while. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, not until up until this point in the playthrough, it has not been the most common ammo. I was literally up until yesterday, I had like 40 of the 6.5. Once I started clearing outposts, I started getting 6.5 ammo, but it's not really that readily available until you start like clearing outposts and stuff.
Pulling my leg again, right?
Barrett's making buddies.
Unicorn. Not kidding.
Wait. Got missed.
Sorry, Barrett.
Bad luck for you.
I totally shot Barrett.
Damn it. Come on.
Sorry, Barrett. Love you, buddy, but I got a little overzealous with the gunfire there. Where's this asshole at? Barrett, buddy, old pal.
Well, I can't say I feel too bad about you killing someone who kidnapped me and probably murdered a lot of people. But
Who was that pirate anyway?
not Sir the Grim. Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe.
All right.
Well, that's all I have too.
So technically that counts as rescuing him? Yeah, return to the lodge. All right. So I guess we probably could have conversed our way. I don't remember,
I
to be
don't
honest
stock
with you.
up on junk.
Well, while we're in here, it's time to clean house. I am going to hold on to this rifle for like when I'm sneaking and I want to try to take things out from a distance. We'll See if it holds up over time. Alien broth. Tasty. Orange. Alright, I think we've cleaned house as much as we're going to.
If the Crimson Fleet's been here, should I warm up the engines?
You do what you want, honey.
So, back to the lodge?
We are going back to the lodge, buddy, but first I'm grabbing all this stuff. And then we're heading back, and we're going to deposit everything in the lodge once we get there.
Lifting off now. We're locking into orbit now. Grav drive spinning down.
Starship
Systems
Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Where did you come from? This is funny, guys. I gotta show you something. So I just got up out of my chair and moved it around the corner just so I could stand up for a little bit. And I don't know if you can see this right now. There he is. I don't know where he was in the room. This is Frodo. This is Christina's big baby. Look at him. He's like all over the chair because he knows he's not supposed to be in my chair. So he's like taking the moment to like rub all over it. Yeah, no, that's why you're not supposed to be in my chair, because you use claws. I don't know where he came from. He literally is out of nowhere and suddenly he's in my chair. That's hilarious. Let's go straight to the lodge because I am overburdened. Oh, he found Pippin's bed in the towel. Are you gonna sleep there? That's acceptable. Because I got Pippin over here, buddy. Man, I have like a sweet tooth going on right now, like crazy.
It's good to be home. Don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
I do need to start resting more in beds, because I'm wasting, I feel like I'm probably wasting all those med packs in between. No. He's trying to come back into it. Yeah, I know you want to be in it because it's up top, buddy, but not supposed to. No, we're going to put that behind me. He's chasing the chair around. Come here. Storage box. Do you want that down on the floor? I bought this fishy. I'm thinking that Pippin would like it. She's terrified of this. It moves when you turn it on. Frodo loves it. There you go, buddy. Have your fishy. Chris has got several videos of him already, like, destroying the fish. Here, I don't know if I can show this. He's killing the fishy right now. I'm hoping his sister will get over being afraid of it because she's terrified of the damn thing. Alright, I need to stick all my fruit in this box. Because at some point I'm going to go cook. I think we're good. Alright. I don't need to do any mod stuff right now. No longer overburdened.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
I hope you are
A little held up
satisfied
on
with the
Vectera.
quarters available to you.
We were worried sick. Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Secretly
Actually,
crying.
Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried. Don't start, Cadre.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
Sure thing.
Marvelous.
Now, can I assign him to the crew from here? I can. He is now assigned to the ship, along with Sarah. Can I also assign Heller? No. I only have room for 2 on the ship right now. Oops, I need to eat. before we eat, actually. Let's
I
go
am
take
at
a
your
nap.
service, Captain.
Hey, let me know when you're ready to take me along with you.
Yeah. Sleep 1 hour.
I'm so lucky to wake up every day.
You
to
awaken
someone
filled
like
with a
you.
newfound sense of emotional security. What does that mean? Is that like a status effect or something? Emotional security plus 15% XP gain. Huh. Never paid attention to that. Oh, Star, I didn't mean to pick that up. Inventory, spacesuits. Oh, that thing's ugly. We're gonna sell both of these. I have the capacity to carry all these. What's the difference between? I could probably get rid of the pistols. I'm not ever gonna use them anymore. We need to go do some inventory management, selling and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put Lynn and Heller out there as well because they have the stats, but I haven't built an outpost
I am
yet.
at
So.
your service, Captain.
Just, Ron's like, believe it or not, having sex is actually kind of good. It's got the 15% bonus for boom chicka wow wow time with Sarah. Oh, I have some points to spend too. I forgot all about.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained. Welcome to UC Distribute. Oh, well, sir.
Let's sell both of these pistols. I have plenty of ammo. I don't need to worry about them now. Oh, I have 222,000 credits. I'm getting close, everybody.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
You want to go out, buddy? I'll be right back, everybody. I just stole some of my wife's cinnamon graham crackers, man. All right. One thing I want to do before we go any further I actually do want to drop off more stuff.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Nope. I don't want to do constellation quests. Sarah, back off. All right. I'm gonna start just putting a bunch of this stuff in here because I don't use a lot of it. I'll keep all the treatments. I'll keep my boom pops. I'll keep that. I'm never going to use melee damage. Hold on to the water pack. White wine, deposit that. I'm going to drop both water packs, cheese pastes. I don't sneak, so I'm gonna chuck that. Alright, I'm going to keep the Terra Brews. Alright, that should be enough food to keep me going for a while. That way I'm not carrying so much damn food. What the hell am I carrying that still weighs so much? Probably the ammo, isn't it? I can put that on the ship. Oh, I also have these cryo mines too and stuff. It's gotta be the ammo. Mass. Is that the total mass or is that mass per bullet? That's gotta be the mass per bullet. How do you see... I wonder how you see what the total weight is. Here. Let's see if I have enough money for the ship. I don't quite remember how much it is, but I want to see how much we have.
Hey, what can I do? Anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
265, so I need like another 50,000 credits. Oh, there's more ships available now too. The Longsword, Kiefer, the Mako. I don't like any of these. Ugh. Yeah. All right, this is the baby that I want. I got a ways to go. All right, it's 265. I got 222. Sounds like we might need to do some missions. What kind of quests we got that can earn some credits? Oh, we can go back and finish this one. Oh shit, there's gunfire already. Can we get a peek from a distance?
Big mistake.
Are they really running for the hills? Jesus! I was not ready for that. Holy fuck me. Holy sh... Look at that nasty little fucker. Dude, I was not ready for a fucking spider scare, man. I was not ready for a spider scare. Oh, I may have just peed a little. Oh, that was intense. Not cool, man. Not cool. Hang on, I need to train myself to stop picking up all that shit. Hold up, let's eat some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't like spiders anyway. That was not cool. Drink pack milk. Whew. I do want the lentils and lettuce because those could be ingredients. Xenon, yep.
Why would the spacers?
There were too damn many of them. You saved us. Corporal Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold out. Not all of us made it. But you're a regular hero.
Yes, I am. I get that a lot.
I don't doubt it for a second. Mahoney said for us to go to ground. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe from here.
Alright, we need to go back and talk to Torres.
Tell Torres, thank you. Thank you.
De nada, way. Oh, is this not even on this planet? I thought the turn-in was here.
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Dead. You'd be
Most
dead.
likely decomposing in some unmarked grave. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy a priority. Our job is to protect the civvies and never leave a soldier behind.
Noble goal.
There ain't much room for honor in this damn business, so we have to hold on to what we can.
Captain, you should bring up your plan. I believe it's a good one.
The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttling men down beyond the ridge. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. So we need to take out their ships.
People are keeping me busy.
The only rest a Marine gets is in the grave.
I concur with the captain. We can't hold out if we don't cut off their manpower.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you take those out, the enemies will be stranded. So, launch that fancy ship of yours and get to work.
Copy that. I need to rearrange my guns really quick. Hang on. We're gonna put this over here.
Ship's ready.
Pick a star, any star.
Orbital pattern locked in. All right. 3,500. That's 25. This one's closer.
We don't take prisoners.
Something I forgot to do really quick before I go any further. I forgot to do this. It's alright, I had a few empty kills. Wait, can I take over this? It's a cool looking ship.
Take them out.
Why not? I need coin, so this ship will probably be worth quite a bit loot-wise.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Okay, let's see what we can sell.
we're good. Alright, hopefully there's no contraband on this ship. That's why I quick save, because I have no idea if there's contraband on the ship. Alright, let's take this back to town and see if we can sell it. I did quick save, so if it ends up not being worth it, we'll just reload. Someone said there's 2+ contraband. Valinor says 2+ contraband is standing up suitcases. Standing up suitcases. Oh. How do you jettison contraband? Do you put it in the cargo bay and then jettison it from there? And then what's that under? Okay. Yeah, where's the jettison button? I don't see a jettison button. Yeah, I'm in the ship's cargo and I don't have a jettison button. Right, I'm in the cargo hold, and I don't see a jettison button. Maybe it's the, it said something about jumping. I don't remember. I was going to jump back to Jameson, but I'll get caught by the popo if I do that. Can I jump somewhere else and it will make it my default ship? The pop-up said something and I wasn't paying attention because I was reading chat. Hang on, somebody's saying I missed something. Brownish suitcase in the hab behind the cockpit. That's not it. That stolen artwork. Okay. God damn it, I hit take instead of transfer. Ah! This is way more trouble than it's worth. This ship better be worth like 20,000 credits. Go into menu, ship. Spacer Raven, make home ship. Okay. So now I can jettison. Ooh, there's ship parts, which I will happily... Oh, this is from other ship, I understand. Jettison, why? Alright, now we can take it back and sell it.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Got anything? Need some work done?
Can I sell my ships?
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
I have to register my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Do I have to register it before I can sell it? How do I just sell it?
Just check out the Trade Authority key. Okay, no problem.
No.
Okay.
Hang on, that was the wrong button. How do I sell?
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
Aha! I have to register it first before I can sell it. Okay. Well, it's 8,000 credits. So how much am I going to get for it when I sell it? Is it going to be worth the 8,000 credits? I did sell. So it's 8,000.
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
Sell. You cannot sell your home ship. Good. They make this is actually a real hassle to do it this way. Holy crap.
Sure.
Hang on.
How about it?
It's like you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Make home ship.
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
See, it's not worth it. I got 1,000 credits out of that? Fuck that. Totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. Yeah, at the end of the day, I only made like 1,000 credits on that. So that was totally not worth it. And I left all the, you know what? Hold up. I just need to load my quick save. Because I left all that debris in space, which was worth money as well. So there was no point in even bothering to do what I just went through. It's good to know for future reference. Valerie says, Vanilla's 84% registration for YouTube will only make about 2,000 in profits. Yeah, it definitely didn't make on mine. No, we need to go back to my ship. Should be able to blow this thing out of the sky. Where'd it go? See, I just got more credits from looting that thing than I would have gotten from selling it. Stupid. That's something that needs some tweaking and quality of life updates for sure.
Stranger, you read me? We got spacers incoming at the outpost. Whatever you did up there has lit a fire under their asses. Get back, pronto! We need
Yeah, we can handle this. Pippin, we do, mama. Alright, back to save their butts. See you, Ron. I remember this being bugged out when the game first launched. So I'm interested to see if they fixed all the issues. I remember one of the things, there's a ship coming down, dropped off guys. I shot a bunch of them. There was one still coming out of the ramp.
Nitrogen.
The ship took off. He was
Hydrogen.
still on the ramp.
It's
The
all
ship
here.
jumped into space and left him just hanging in midair, and I had to reload and clear it. So let's just By the way, what is this monstrosity? Well, that's mine. It looks... That didn't look like my ship from behind. I don't know my own ship's ass yet. Sniper time. You're not gonna find shit. You might find shit. I don't know. Are you gonna come into view?
Looks like the last of them. Let's do this.
I've had enough of this.
Are you crawling?
I'm going to end you.
You just stay right there, Sarah. Let them come to us.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Oh, come on. Quit playing games. Nothing.
Here comes the ship. I hear it. Yep, there it is.
Let's do this.
Glad to know us Marines aren't the only ones crashing this party.
No. It's the front brigade. Oh, here they come. Look at them scatter. Oh, there's another ship coming in too. Goodness gracious. Ah! Come on, I'm trying to reload and I'm too close to the storage kit. By the way, I've never seen these before. I didn't realize you could loot these.
Getting out of here!
Oh! I chucked my grenade right in my own face. That was awesome. Very nice. You waking up, Pippin? What's up, Mama? Hi. I didn't realize these were storage units that you could take stuff out of. That's really cool.
The scientists here are good people. Every one of them that died is a loss for all of us. So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to blood. You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. We did, here.
Everyone here's alive because of cooperation.
Huh. Well, just don't go saying that too loudly.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you. I almost want to write back to the Freestar and ask them to give you a medal.
You should.
Now, wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it on right next to my meritorious star. You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though.
I'll take credits over a fancy bit of tin.
Looks like we have ourselves an old-fashioned mercenary.
I'm not sure if I would have done all this if the roles were reversed.
At least he's honest about it.
But I will never forget you.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. A bit of advice. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count because I've always stuck by my principles. There's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today.
I vaguely remember my first playthrough. I came across her later on in a ship-based encounter where we saved her ass later on, I think. I'd listen to that advice.
You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across the lines on the battlefield, Captain.
If you do, Lieutenant, I will do my duty.
Not if I do my duty first.
Soldiers, it's time to get out of the Freestar's hair.
Alright, and I bet we can go in here and... Didn't we already loot up in here, though? I think we already looted all this in here, so we're good to go. What about this? Yeah, I've already looted all this stuff. Okay, so... That was the first encounter, by the way, where I actually noticed some hitching. So they've definitely... There was still some... I'm on visual mode. I'm wondering if it's because there's just so much combat. Ooh, it took a minute for the lighting to catch up there when I switched over. Switch back over to performance mode for a little bit. We haven't played in performance mode since the first stream. Alright. Next up. Nothing, because I want to go sleep in my bed in the ship. Please tell me there's a bed in the ship so I can get some rest.
Suppose I have time for a nap.
We might. Is there a bed in here that I can take a break on? There's some cheese. There might not be. Alright. What do we want to work on next? Oh, let's just do the marriage.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter.
Oh, this ship.
If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Okay. This ship? It's an unidentified ship. Alright. We just got a side quest. I'll be right back.
Setting down, everything in the green.
Chris made coffee. I had to go get some more. Dennis, what's up? Killing it for a Monday. Nice. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Does it just join in? Heard him say on the other platforms we're talking, so I'm here to support Team YouTube. It depends on the day. It depends on the day. Today, Twitch has been completely silent. It just depends on the day, to be honest with you. But it feels like last week Twitch was way more talkative on the multi-streams, and today YouTube is more talkative, so it's probably because I said something. I jinxed it. Isn't this the planet that Hope dude is from? I vaguely remember coming here.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Do we need to talk to you again? Alright.
Here, I have something for you.
Thank you very much.
I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know.
Appreciate the effort.
I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Aw, she gave me a stalk of something. Yay.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what
Oh,
you
it's
want.
Hopetown. Did I never come here before? I might not have ever come here before. I promise I will never die. Yes.
Ah, I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have
Nothing like a
someone
double
as
shot of
amazing
espresso, folks.
as you in my life. Now, come on.
It's
Arjan's
11:30
waiting
a.m.
for
where I
us.
live. We're good. Should be good for at least another hour and a half. I think we'll be good. Try to push for a 3-hour stream today. We're an hour and a half in, so we still got a hot minute.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route. Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadfully sorry.
Oh, he's fibbing.
It's okay, Viator. I know you're programmed to be overly concerned with your service. I just wanted to know why. But thank you for crediting my account anyway.
Dennis says, where did I get the Hadrian outfit for Sarah? In the Red Devils headquarters. There was... it was somewhere downstairs in there. There was in one of the cubbies, it was stashed on a shelf, I think, or in a box. But yeah, it's in the Red Devils headquarters on Mars.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing.
That uses 11mm ammo. I've never... Huh.
Paradiso for your vacation destination.
A long way down.
Is present. We will begin.
Can we wait? Can we just like wait till daytime? I don't want to do this at night. Is there any way to wait from this menu, or do I have to find somewhere to sit down? I do not remember, to be honest with you. Is there a chair or something I can go sit on? Alright, there's the sun.
As soon as everyone is present, we will begin. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
Yes,
10
I
seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
She's more than special. She's one of a kind.
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it.
This definitely is way more sappy than
I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes
like
on them.
all the other
And
relationships.
you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
Let's do it.
Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
My three options are kind of limited. We'll do the third one.
I know it will.
I wonder how she's gonna feel when I choose to take the Unity. Assuming I do take the Unity.
I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having this ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
Thanks for everything, Aja.
It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
Thank you very much.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
Don't worry. I know how to do it. I'll try to work on her.
Nice. Rare achievements.
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
Can I tell you something?
You can tell me anything.
These are all really mushy. Where's the quirky, like, flirty options?
My heart melts when you say those things to me.
Yeah, I'm all for relationships and everything else in games, but one of my favorites has been in Mass Effect Andromeda. The explorer chick that you meet, who's like super like quirky and fun and nerdy. Can't remember her name now. The one who lives in the airlock when you bring her back to the ship. Like, this just feels like the vanilla. There's nothing wrong with vanilla. I like a little bit of chocolate from time to time. But like all of the options in dialogue are like super mushy. It's not a complaint, it's an observation. Alright, we have another quest on this planet.
Try to stay out of our guests' way. It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
Alright, be right back.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Dude, you reached out to me.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Sure. Nothing.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
So why don't you just send somebody up there?
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do,
why didn't you try
important
boarding?
To remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okay, so we need to go back out and up.
Good to be back on board.
Ship's good. Let's go. Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
Okay. Try a different channel. Can you repeat that? Okay. Coming in hot.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Barrett, you talk way too much, bro.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. You're human.
How did Sarah get in here before I did? Of course I'm human. I take it you were expecting something else?
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Holy shit.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long.
They're from
How terribly
Earth.
frightening that would be.
What?
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant.
Is this a generational ship?
Generations ago, we set forth
Yes.
from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Well, I'll be damned. Okay, here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know.
Humans.
Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves.
Oh, and they don't have like shuttles to
the
go
others.
down, maybe? How did you survive for 200 years? Why your communications not work?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Ships before you arrived. Just stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what happened.
He gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
You're telling, not showing.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
But I'm glad for it.
How long? How long you guys been helping your situation here?
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
The people in Paradiso want the same. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Diplomacy requires compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us.
It's not gonna happen.
Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Why not just settle on the other side of it?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
There's no way they're gonna go for that.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you. No matter the outcome,
So
until
there's
next
no
time.
more options with her. That's a very, blunt. I don't know how we can find a resolution. Jeez. Oh, I can't fast travel from here. I'm gonna have to back out, go to my ship apparently.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be
crew position.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Jazzy music for the win. I like Starfield too. For sure, Panda.
Hello.
Hey.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Holy shit!
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I do.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Nah.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a new ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
With a name like Paradiso, the marketing for this place writes itself.
I understand you're the name manatee. Talk about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
This gets gonna matter, Anne.
We're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here.
Yes.
There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Slave labor, Jesus.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
Jesus. Capitalism 101.
Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures.
Jesus.
No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
They're human beings and you're worried about landscaping?
Absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Okay. Why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by off. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
All right.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain?
What if after all this they continue to insist their claim to the planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter as official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
All right. I think the grav drive would be better, because if they have to work as indentured servants, I don't like that idea at all.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can
Unless it's going to be
retrofit
super
a
expensive.
200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be... We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constant's engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice.
I feel like it. I don't want them to be
Compared
slaves.
to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
All right.
I think we'd be a prime target for pirates. They notice they
Change of scenery?
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, that's it. Welcome to...
Welcome, Schmelcom.
Beginning landing cycle.
spending some of my hard-earned credits on these stupid settlers.
Look at you! I can hardly believe it. Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened. Excuse me.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
This is a side quest. I'm just going to grab it while I'm here.
Adela. Deep breath.
I'm not going to do it right now, but...
Oh, God.
You don't look like things are going well?
When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or
What?
worse.
Why?
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
Every day. Story of my life.
Get it then.
Hi, Pippin.
So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Okay. Tell me how I figure into this.
I'm getting to that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Huh. What's a tracker?
A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, bang bang, dead or alive bounty hunters?
Why would I do that?
Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
I do like credits.
You are
Guess
the
I'm Captain
best.
Fahim.
This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Excuse me.
As long as she's paying credits, man. That's all I care about.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, Hope Tech needs brave new
Need to ask a favor.
innovations. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here for a grav drive.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. It's some minor adjustments. It's a good
Copy
ship,
that.
too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000? Well, I guess I'm not buying my shield breaker today.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
Oh, I have an auto persuade.
I'm not sure about karma, but you're not wrong. It would be generous, and they'd likely show their gratitude in some beneficial way. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the pod for free, I won't charge you for the work.
All right.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away.
Still cost me
I
25,000.
recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
I don't think that was a pleasure, sir. You just robbed my ship fund. Oh shit! No! Not what I want to do! Hit the wrong button! Thankfully they didn't fire back. Oh my god! Oh, that was funny. That could have been bad. Friendly fire! Friendly fire! Oh, and then I undocked. I am the king of hitting wrong buttons right now, everybody. Oh my goodness.
Undocking complete, Captain.
And we're docking. And complete.
Just to shoot them for fun and see what the reaction is. That's one way to do it, Panda.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down
I hear birds.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you.
Oh yeah, for sure, Dennis. It's like, oh, I misclicked, misclick. It's really bad when I'm playing a lot of PlayStation games mixed in with Xbox games because the control schemes are often quite different. So then you start learning, you know, control scheme in the PS5, and then you come back and play like something on the Xbox, and you're like hitting all the wrong buttons. All right, astrodynamics.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
All right. Something else I need to talk to you about, I mean.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
Supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Let's do it.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it?
No.
Let's hop to it.
I don't got it. Let's just do stuff.
Hi.
Do I need to know these things? Reroute power from the port turbo pump port to auxiliary port. Auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Cannot complete instructions. Why not?
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
We're running low on replacement parts for that one, so make do with what you can.
Now it suddenly the POIs just disappeared. That's strange. Like all the POIs just disappeared because it untracked. Okay. I'm gonna probably go Google this so I don't screw this up.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Yeah, this is gonna be something that I actually need to pay attention to. So let me look this up really quick. First contact. How to prepare the ship. This is what I'm looking for right here. So that I don't have to read through and try to remember all this stuff because this is really annoying. Okay. Says go first over here to the left hand side. Turbo pump port. Auxiliary. Okay. Right hand side of the room. Plasma runoff inhibitor. 5%. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Decouple. And auxiliary module assembly. Glad I looked that up because that was all Greek to me.
Both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation?
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it. We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Now that you're here,
You're
I
all
can
set.
finally give my... Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond.
Yes, I did.
I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
I got a bunch of like antiques added. Are antiques worth something, I wonder? Oh yeah, they're worth like bunches of credits, man. That might make up for what I just spent on the grav drive. Question is, where can I sell them?
Now that we know there are other people out there,
Oh, my nap. I can feel my nap coming. Even my double espresso is not working. It's like, nope, nope.
We were never trained.
I'm going to try to make it every day. I want to try to do another 30 minutes at least. But I can feel it.
Be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Nice.
Oops, wrong
Clean
button.
sip there.
I do have points to spend, but I don't really need to spend any points right now is the thing. I could go max rank in ballistics. Actually, I'm only ranked 2 out of 4. I'm flying the Mantis Panda. I don't really have anything that I need at the moment is the thing. I probably should just start going down the combat tree, to be honest with you. Alright, what do we got here? Let's do this one. Woo! Yeah, they do sell for much less, don't they? Oh well.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Place called the Pit Stop. Love it, man. Can I sell to the bartender?
As vital as spaceships are to the settled system.
Looks like another newcomer. Welcome to the pit stop. We have a little bit of everything. What brings you to Hopetown?
Here for business.
Just once I want to hear someone's here for a honeymoon or for the annual Ice Night drinking competition. A word of warning, it can get a little rowdy here. Keep your gun holstered and there won't be any problems.
No promises.
Well, I appreciate the honesty at least. You need anything? We got more than booze here.
I do. Let's see what you have.
Let's set you up.
See, he won't buy anything from me other than these things. Okay. What's up, buddy?
I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right?
Dude, that hat.
What's your name, stranger? I buy you a drink.
Captain Fahim.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill.
Can we come to an arrangement?
I don't deal with smugglers and no good types. What I do, but more violent-like. My word's my bond.
Aw, man. Let's not do this.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what.
Persuade.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What charity needs tons of slag steel?
Nobody puts with them.
You're the one that said something smells fishy. Trust your gut. You look like an honest and an honorable man.
Don't try to play me. I believe you'd say just about anything. Well, I'm done talking.
Oh my! What do I do?
Stay down.
Here? What's the matter with you?
Sorry guys, didn't mean to make a mess. Leave a blood trail through your town. Just make my way out the door quietly. Oh, that was amazing.
Why did I ever take this job? Why? I heard the fighting. I'm so sorry. Take this reward. I have to go before another tracker arrives. Thank you.
Ditch the ship and run. Trackers never get up.
Oh, and isn't that a cheery thought? Just need a few supplies and I'm gone for good.
Alright. Is there anyone else in here I can sell? Rangers.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here. New face, huh? Got some business with me?
Yeah, wanted to meet the local ranger.
That's so. Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. That being said...
Just gonna go on out of here. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Well,
Bye.
is there a tech trade authority? You know, I think I am gonna do one thing. I don't think it adjusts my XP, so give me a second here. Never mind. We're not gonna do it. I almost had the urge to turn the credits up on the merchants. I'm not gonna do it.
Keep an eye on your value.
Not gonna do it. I was tempted to do it, but I'm not gonna. I do need to sell though. We need to probably go to the trade authority on. We can go to Sidonia. That guy usually has plenty of credits. Try to offload some of this stuff. What quest do I have in the Soul system? Oh, to speak to Hadrian, which we're not going to do yet. Hang on, there's a ship, dude. Isn't there a ship? Yeah, over here. Actually, I don't need to sell anything else here. We're good. So probably we can. Yeah, God, I need so many credits. You know what? Let's go in here and see what the mission board has. So go play Outer Worlds. I love how people make snide little comments about how they hate certain aspects of Starfield. I prefer this other game. Well, go play the other game. I'm not even running with Vasco. I have no idea why you're making ranty comments about Vasco. Jesus. Destroy the Crimson Fleet. Yes. Kill the elliptic operator. Yes. Deliver. Do I have enough space to do this one? It's not very much credits, but it's better than nothing. Do these automatically go in my inventory? I like Vasco too. I just, for this particular run, I wanted to take
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick
Sarah, because I
scan for
wanted to do the
contraband.
romance option that I
Be on
hadn't
your
seen
way.
before. And as soon as I get a bigger ship, Vasco's going to be on my ship.
That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Ooh, I haven't been to Aquila yet. This will be
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
No! No. Exit ship. Exit ship. Just so I get the XP here. Alright. Deliver those. Let's go kill some pirates.
Fine. You
Nope.
know what, Robin? Fine.
Oh, never mind. I missed that.
If they know how to get where we're going better than I do.
I missed that hail. Oh well.
Their shields are gone. Target's engine is down.
Their shield system is damaged.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity.
Stay alert. We have no idea how many enemies we're facing.
Somebody said the den. You're gonna have to remind me how to get back to the den, because I don't remember how to get to the den. I think it's in the wolf system, but there's contraband here, so I'm gonna trying to get my credits together, man. Oh, did she just dodge out of the way of the grenade? That was pretty impressive. Alright, what other... Wolf system? Alright, we'll take a look at that here in a minute. I need to see if there's any more contraband in here. I think it was only the one.
Ships separated. Engaging drive. You've got no shields. Go get them.
One more to go. Wolf system. Now the question is, do I remember where the wolf system is? Holy... Cheyenne. Yeah, I don't remember where the wolf system is. Vessel. Voltaire. Wolf. Man, it's kind of fidgety. Okay. Leftmost planet. The den. Copy that.
And we are docked.
I don't think I've ever come here before on this character.
We're ready to depart.
Ship services. Is there a kiosk? Start with the kiosk. Now, does it matter who I sell to?
Only a matter of time before I get promoted out of here.
Dude. I was here earlier because you got that weird promotion. I do vaguely remember this place, but I don't think I ever tried to sell to anybody
Just
here.
doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xeno protocol.
By the way, this is the UC office. It's not going to be in here. Trade Authority? Alright, I gotta go find it.
Hands down, the best pilot in this dump.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the Den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim.
Slimmy.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Let's do it.
Yes, of course.
Second emitter miscellaneous. What is that going to be under? Oh, it's because I'm on the buy tab, not the sell tab. Oh, only 2,000. Boo. Which means I may have actually bought a gun instead of selling a gun. No, we're good. Sell from the razor leaf? No. Alright. Shit, what else do we have? Level 25. Are Frodo and Smeagol under the bed in the living room? I meant Smeagol and Lucas, sorry. Frodo's here. There's too many cats, Chris. I saw your video, yeah.
Got ourselves some cargo. Go ahead, try and run.
Shields are down. Target's shield system is fried.
Enemies repulsion systems offline.
So much space to breathe, thank goodness for shields. This says, I didn't believe he had too many cats, and he explained to us because I like cats, and I agree with Ren. Yeah, we have too many cats. Chris made a video for her TikTok yesterday where she was talking to Leia on top of the outside cat house that we have built. And she was like, she's like, Pippin, I mean, Mary, I mean Leia. And I just did the same thing because I was looking right at Frodo and I was asking her if, you know, if Smeagol and Lucas were under the bed in the living room, and I was saying Frodo and them because there's too many cats. Like, we're always getting confused by the names. Too many cats. Well, my little girl Pippin right here. What is the date? Did they turn 2 years old yet? What's their birthday? 23rd is their birthday. So in 3 days they turn 2. So she has been now, it's been 2 months in this little, we've got her walking collar on, and then she's got a body bandage that Chris made to keep her from licking at her suture wound. She's been in that thing for 2 months now. This is the second time. So when she got spayed, she had a long recovery because she ended up having an internal abscess that burst after the stitches came out. So she had the first surgery, then the abscess burst, she had to have a second surgery. So she was 2 months in bandages. This one, she fell on top of the fence, ripped open her stomach, had an abdominal puncture wound, got all that sewed up, was healed up, and then like a week after the sutures came out, the internal sutures, instead of dissolving into the body, decided that they were going to come out, and it provoked 3 different exit areas. The first one was an abscess about the size of a pencil eraser, and then the last 2 have just been little, probably 1 or 2 centimeter wide little things. The third of which happened yesterday morning. Like, we let her out, took everything off, let her go free for a little bit because she was looking pretty good, and then like an hour later we go to catch up with her, and she had licked at it and had there was a little 1/2-inch long piece of suture that was just hanging out of this little hole that she had licked at. And so it's just, we said the other day that she is now 100% an inside cat because she's had 2-month-long recovery periods because of surgeries related to her being outside and getting dirt and stuff, or just having abscesses and accidents and everything else. And in a perfect world, we would have all of our cats inside, but we don't have the house is not air conditioned. Just the office is air conditioned. So they just roam free for the most part. They stay in here when it's rainy, and when it's really hot in the afternoons, they stay in the house. But we do keep the males locked down from about 5 o'clock in the morning until about 10 o'clock at night. They stay in the house. Chris will let them out to play in the backyard and to go into the woods when she is outside, because they will stay in the backyard if she's there. But if you let the males out, even though they're fixed, if you let them out without supervision, they immediately try to cross the road in front of the house. And we don't have a lot of traffic where we live, but we do have some traffic, and we did lose a cat last year. We lost Sam. He got hit by a car. And so, it'd be great to have them all inside. Somebody the other day was like, on the Homestead channel, somebody left a really stupid comment about how, you guys should, it's your responsibility. It was something along the lines of, it's your responsibility to build them a catio and keep them safe. And it's like, first of all, unless you've got $10,000 that you're willing to give me to build some massive catio in my backyard, fuck off. Second of all, we didn't willfully go out and get these cats. They were rescue cats that kind of came with the property because Mom showed up, had 2 of them that were feral. We took those 2. We thought we were good with just Luke and Leia, and then it turns out she was pregnant and she had 5 more babies. And so there was no, it wasn't like we went out of our way to pick up cats. And then Blanca, Snow White, showed up as a rescue, and we sprayed water at her. We were like, get the fuck out of here, we don't need more cats. And she did was it 3 days she kept coming back? 3 days she kept coming back before I was finally she had a big old knot on the back of her, where somebody had walloped her with a stick or throw a rock at her or something, and I finally just felt sorry for her, and that turned into a big old abscess that took 2 months to heal. And maybe not 2 months, but it did take a while to heal. It's just no more. And it's I had a panic moment. Was it 5 months ago, 6 months ago, when that cat showed up? There was a mama cat that was moving territory, and she had 2 baby kittens with her. What's up, Profound? And I remember I woken up. It was 4:30, whatever. I had just woken up. I was getting coffee, and I hear meow, 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 and I'm like, oh no. And I go out front, and there's 2 little kittens sitting on my front door. And my mind, because we already had, somebody tried to dump cats off on us last year. Like, we had a neighbor lady who showed up with a box in hand and was like, I heard you guys are a cat refuge, a cat shelter. Here, I can't take care of my cat anymore. And it's like, fuck off. We are not a cat refuge. We are not a cat shelter. No. You know, we have too many animals. This is not a cat shelter. But I had this nightmare of, like, that somebody is going to drop off a box of kittens on our front doorstep and just run away. And so there was those 2 kittens that showed up, and I had a meltdown at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I literally woke Chris up. I was like, Chris! And we went outside, and then it turns out that they were just 2 little kittens, and their mom was across the street in the field, and she had like dropped them off on her front doorstep while she went off to try to find them food or something. But I was no more, man. This one right here, because it's been 2 months. I have not slept in 2 months because of this one right here. Because I'll get like 3 hours of sleep, and then she'll wake up and need to go to the bathroom. She'll need food. She'll need all this other stuff. It's been 2 months since I've had a full night's sleep. Like, even last night, I went to bed at 9, and then I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was up from 1 o'clock until 6:30, 7 o'clock. Because once I'm up, I can't get back to sleep, and so she woke me up at 1 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and etc. And then I went back to bed from like 7 to 9:30. And then I'm about to go take another nap. So I have not had like an actual night's sleep in like 2 months. It's very stressful and frustrating. I mean, you love them, but at the same time. Chris says, yeah, but it's my princess. Pippin is probably my... Well, Lucas was my big baby until he chewed up $750 worth of electronics in the office. Yes, now you know why I'm editing videos at 3 a.m. Exactly. That is not me willingly being up at 3 o'clock in the morning to edit videos. It's me because the cat woke me up, and I'm like, I'm up now. I might as well just work. I believe I can fly. Who says that you can't fly in Starfield? They're full of shit. Look at this. Who needs land mounts, man? Ooh, I hear gunfire already. Okay, there's people moving around inside. There's definitely a dude down there.
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Riding aliens would be cool. Yeah. Are there any more guys outside here? Doesn't appear there are. The door closed on me. Oh no! I think that might have backfired. Why does this door keep closing? Is it like an automatic thing? It's gotta be an automatic thing. It like keeps shutting in my face. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. This guy does not want to die. He's level 34 though. I'm almost out of shotgun ammo. Wait, we have another one? Oh, he must be up top or something. What is an AA-99?
Show yourself. Target reacquired. Surrender.
Oh, I'm not supposed to pick up any more food and drink. Oh, Harry, there you are. Why is she using that stupid...
The two of us make quite the... If you have any gear you want me to haul...
Yeah, why are you using your cutter, dumbass? How do I make her equip this? There it is. Equip.
Talk to you again soon, darling.
Oh, she uses... That's awesome. I'm darling now. Oop. These are useful. But I am finally almost out of shotgun ammo. Is that a pear? Plum. Plum. I don't know why I said pear. It's obviously plum. All right. I'd say we could probably go back to and sell. No, this is the same one I've been. Well, this is the third. It's the same headset I always use, Dennis, but this is the third headset that I've had to use. This is the third version of this headset that I've had in the last 12 months, because Lucas chewed up 2 of them last year. Within like 3 months of each other, he chewed up 2 of them. They're $150 a pop, so I'm not happy about that at all. And here's what's funny. So he also chewed up Christina's. So the last time I bought this, I also bought a super cheap, I'm going to pull it out of storage right now. It is not comfortable at all, but I also bought a super cheap Logitech G332, which works. But I bought this as a backup so that if I ever accidentally get chewed up again, I'm not sitting here waiting for something to get delivered, because we live out in the boonies and sometimes it takes a week for things to get delivered here. In a perfect world, I am going out of the office here on the 9th, and I'm going to be getting a new rig, getting a new gaming laptop, workhorse machine. And when I come back, I'm probably going to set up, well, it'll be a work in progress, but we're going to take the storage room, and we're going to get an air conditioner installed in there. We're going to get a door on it, and we're going to convert that into an office so that this room can become like a bedroom / storage room. And when I do that, that'll be a progress. It's not going to be something that happens right away, but when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and probably invest. It depends on, how things are going with YouTube and Twitch, and if the income is still good and everything else. I'll probably invest a few $100s and get a boom mic, an actual boom mic setup, and then some sound panels to put around that room. The problem I have putting a lot of money into this place where we live is that this is when we moved here, the decision to move away from the city to here was based on us going, hey, I've spent 20 years freelancing, and we're in the city because I need to be in the city because I need gigabit service, I need gigabit internet, I need access to an airport. So for those of you who don't know, my job before this, before I got into game dev and before I got into doing YouTube and game streaming and content creation, I worked in the travel industry with my wife. So we were travel influencers, photographers, videographers. I ran a travel blog for years, traveled all around the world working on projects with tourism boards, DMOs, hotel chains. Chris and I had a public speaking career for quite a few years. And so we're always on the go. So I needed to have access to a good airport and good internet so that I could constantly be doing web conferences and uploading videos and all that other stuff. And then the last big contract I worked on, when that finished, I just had a really kind of shitty run I had a really good run for many, many years. And then the last 3 years of doing stuff, we had multiple big multi-million-dollar projects that were just not fun to work on. And realized that the way people work it's not the same as the way people used to work. There's no more loyalty anymore. There's no more, it's just, it's all about money and etc. And so we made the very conscious decision, because her mom had offered us this place like 3 or 4 times over the years. Might even been more than that. It might have been like 5 times. When was the first time she offered us? 2014? 15? Was the first time she offered to let us buy this place. And we were like, no, we're still traveling. So then it was like, well, let's just go ahead and buy it because we're done. I didn't want to work for anybody else ever again. I've put in my time. You know, I've been on job sites since I was 5 years old. You know, I'm tired and old. And we're also in a time in the world where no one wants to hire an old white guy to work on anything, because everyone wants diversity, and we want, you know, which is fine. I have nothing against that. But no one wants to hire me because I'm old and white, when they can hire a young, hip, you know, somebody who fits the diversity role. So we bought this place, paid cash for it, and moved out here. However, it's way too hot, way too humid. The problem with like putting anything in, like, we tried, if you go back to the very beginning of this channel when we first moved here, and I just got monetized everything. I didn't used to use a green screen. I used to have, I was in a different position in this office, and you could see like the bed behind me and like a bookshelf. And I had my Legos and stuff on the bookshelf and like my little Christmas tree and stuff. And the problem was that because it's so humid where we live, there's termites everywhere, and you can't really get rid of them even if you try to exterminate, because they're everywhere. I've showed videos of this on our homesteading channel. If you can walk in any direction, and the woods around us, all the woods, the forests around us, all the trees have thick, like 2-finger wide veins of termite tunnels that run up the sides of all the trees in the woods. So there's nothing you can do, you know, about the termites. So any sort of wood, you know, shelving and stuff like that is an impossibility. The other thing is the humidity. So this is all block wall construction, concrete slab. And the problem is that this, as an example, I have a green screen that I have for my photography work. So I have a white screen, a black screen, and a green screen from all my photography days. And so this is just against the wall. There's condensation behind this, so we have to be conscious about mold and condensation and everything else. Oh, we have tons of ants. Ants are, ask Chris. I have meltdowns when we start having like an ant infestation. We had one about was it 2 months ago in the bathroom? Like, we literally went to bed, we woke up in the morning, and they had come out of the like where the slab meets the wall in the corner of the bathroom. They were coming out. They swarmed up the wall, ran down the wall of the bathroom to the shower head hole in the shower. And I mean, it was like a palm wide highway of ants that went from the floor. I mean, there was thousands of them, and that was overnight. That was literally, we went to bed, got up in a few hours, and there was just ants that had just come in, and it was because rain and heat and everything else. So because of where we live, we're trying not to put a ton of money into like permanent office, permanent storage and stuff like that. This was literally, when we bought this place, it was, we're going to go here, we're going to hunker down, we're going to spend 5 years, everything's paid for, we're just going to spend 5 years working and saving to buy our forever home, which is going to be up in the mountains. And that's the place where I want to spend, you know, a bunch of money setting up a permanent office and everything else. However, also recognizing that, you know, in order to grow the channel, I do need to improve the audio, the visual. The one thing I can't control is the internet. Like, the internet is, I have 2 connections. Thankfully, when we first moved here, I only had the 1, but now I have 2. So at least we have a second company that's here now. So I at least have a couple. I have a backup connection. I can't control that. I say all that to say I appreciate you. You know, I have tried to put in time to like get filters and an equalizer and stuff to make this mic sound as good as possible. It's never going to be as good as like a boom mic with like a soundproofed room, but I may be willing to invest a few $100s if I renovate that other room into an office to try to move to a boom mic setup. But we'll see if, you know, that'll be something that maybe happens by the end of the year. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going with this, which I don't mind. Profound says I used to live in the woods in northern Canada. Ants are horrible. Yeah, the ants here are seasonal, so it just depends. The big thing is like when we get rain, it'll drive them out of other places, and so they look for a shelter. And it's a matter of hours when it happens. Like it's not like there's a trail of ants. Like we have normal like everyday ants that are like if you leave a piece of fruit half eaten, like if you eat an apple and leave the core in like the we have a little like organic trash receptacle on the side of the sink, and if you leave things there for too long, you'll come back and you'll find like a trail of ants because they'll have found their way to that. Those are the normal ants. But then there's the ones where it's like you go to sleep and you wake up and there's like a palm wide trail of ants through your bathroom, and it's like, oh, too much more time here, too many more years. We're just here to hunker down and save up and buy something and get up into the mountains, because we'd like to give our cats a better life if we can. Hopefully all the cats survive until we can get to that point. And Chris has chickens. We'd like to get some goats. I'd like a couple of horses. We'd like to have a bigger property. My brother has a very big property in Missouri. They have a cattle ranch there. And I mean, we have been offered to go stay there and, put a house up there, but it's just the cost of living is so ridiculous. Why move? Everything here is paid for, and it's a very. I've talked about this, and I do bring it up quite a bit. So people who have been around the channel for a long time are like, "Oh no, he's talking about it again." But I do feel like being in a position where I was able to pay everything off. We have no school debt, we have no credit card debt, we have zero debt, and that is something that we've been living zero debt for a few years now. And it's a very, there are pros and cons because the place we live is extremely hot for about 2 months out of the year. And a lot of people will be like, oh my God, we'd be miserable if we lived there. And it's like, well, I'm not, it's not like we're not miserable when it's hot, but you just shut up and, suck it up, buttercup. Like, would you rather have a $300,000 mortgage? Or would you rather be debt-free and sweat a little bit for a couple months out of the year? It's like... And to be honest with you, like, if I lived back in Colorado where I used to live, or if I lived in Missouri, I would not be able to do what I do full-time, because I do not make, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month from YouTube and Twitch. I make enough to pay our bills, and we do get, depending on the month, we've been very blessed to be able to make extra so we can do things like add on to the house. Like we built the outdoor patio roof earlier this year. I've been able to, the memberships from people on YouTube and Twitch, like this office chair, the 2 new headsets that I had to buy, like those are things that channel memberships pay for. So blessings where they are, and giving credit where credit is due, but at the same time, I know somebody, because of game dev stuff, who lives in Austin, Texas, who his just the base cost of living for him and his wife, just to maintain a rented, because they don't own, they rent, and he's in game dev, working and living in Austin, Texas. He needs just the bills for him and his wife. No kids, no pets. Is almost, it just depends on the month, but between $6,000 and $8,000 a month to live in Austin, Texas. $6,000 to $8,000 a month just to fucking live. That to me is unacceptable. In what world would I want to pay $6,000 a month just to live? That is no way to live in my mind. That is not something that I would ever want to have to think about. Like even when I left to travel full time in 2007, I sold my truck, sold my tools, shut down my construction company, and I left. And I went to start traveling full time. And I went and lived in Bulgaria. And at the time, for 2 people living in Colorado, it was like $4,000 a month back in like 2007. You know, and Colorado now is like, you know, my sister still lives in Colorado with her husband and their 3 kids, and it cost a fortune to live in Colorado. And it's a beautiful place to live. The weather's amazing and everything else, but at the cost of you never get to take time off. You never get to do the things you want to do because you always have to be working, grinding to make the money to spend on the cost of living. I have no desire to do that at all. Sorry, rant off, guys. Let's go back to, I know I have some stuff I want to sell. Go to the Trade Authority here on Sidonia. What's up? Chris is eyeballing me. Oh. Well, even where we live, the cost of living...
I might complain about landing here, but I have to admit there is
it
a
hasn't
sort of
doubled,
hidden beauty,
but it's
to
gone up
Martian
by about
landscape.
40-50% since we moved here in just 2 years. Like, even the cost of living here has gone. And here's an interesting thing. Like, the value of our home has more than doubled in the 2 years since we bought it. So property values here are just skyrocketing, and all the land costs are going up. So that's why Chris and I are sort of in like hustle mode to try to like save up enough to buy another property up in the mountains, because it's not getting any cheaper. And of course, that's the curse for anybody who lives anywhere. But things are going very well here economically.
How goes?
And so, just like the price of everything is skyrocketing.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Cool. Let's.
What is an AA99?
Yo, stay good out there.
Alright, what missions do we have? Oh shit, I'm way over time, aren't I? I was gonna cut off at 3 hours, we're 3.5. Dennis says those are cool plans. Life's too short to work with or for jerks. Yeah, man, and I'll tell you what, the older I've gotten, and I'm sure this is the same for anybody out there. Why do I still have something on this ship?
This is the Earth Colony Ship Constant.
Just checking in.
Oh, yeah, I heard about you. Everything's good so far. We're just making final prep.
Alright, ship upgrades seem to be working out so far.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Hang on, I got sidetracked, then I'll come back to what I was going to comment
I've been playing
on.
around with the new communication systems ever since we got them. And while I've been...
Okay, can we follow these guys? We should leave, but the Paradiso gets upset.
Oh, guess that's our cue to...
Location. So I don't know what this is supposed to be about, because it tells me it pings me. Like I totally have a quest icon for the ship, and I don't know what it's for. Maybe we'll board it and see what it says. Anyway, going back to the whole, you get older and there's that song, I've got no more fucks to give.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
And I just feel like that's the case. The older you get, the less
Give
fucks
the
you have
word
to
and
give.
we'll get underway.
See, now it's pointing me out here. I don't know what that waypoint is for. Anyway, I just have gotten to the point where I don't really want to deal with people. It's fine to, you know, do it through YouTube and chat and everything else, but like the idea of like working for someone else, and you know, I've done that. I've done it over the years. I look at the way people are enslaved with like the modern system, and it just, not to get all conspiracy theory and stuff, but like I much prefer being unplugged from the matrix, and like, yeah, I still need to make money to pay for food and electricity and everything else, but I don't miss the 9 to 5 at all. I mean, technically I still do a 9 to 5 type of, I mean, I work way more than 9 to 5, but it's for me. Like, as long as my bills are paid, I get to do whatever I want, you know, on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. And yeah, it could all go away tomorrow. It could all go away tomorrow. But it's working for now, so I'm going to hustle until it no longer works, you know. It's like, it's by far the best gig I've had in the last, you know, working on game dev for 10 years was pretty good. It was pretty cool, you know, launching 2 game studios, you know, launching an MMORPG, raising a bunch of money from investors. Like, it was all cool. Been there, done that, stamped it all my life, you know, CV, got to do all those cool things. It's all well and good to say you've done all those things. But like, just the way the last few years of contracts worked, I've no desire to go back into the industry. And especially watching the way, like, whether it's tech or the game industry these days, like layoffs and the way people just get axed with like no empathy whatsoever. And why would I want to ever go back to that? You know, that's not a pleasant way to live. Who is Trevor? I think he's on this planet. More Starfield comment means longer you procrastinate on pulling weeds. I don't have to pull weeds. I have iguanas that eat everything. That's the curse. We've tried so hard to grow a garden, and it's never going to happen until we can build enclosures. The iguanas are way too aggressive here.
The miners pretty much
Most visitors can't wait.
No, I don't. Chris, es ilegal de matarlos, ¿verdad? Yeah, it's technically illegal to kill them. So if you do it, you have to do it under the radar. So. Yeah, they say they're on extinction, but I don't believe them because there's definitely not extinct in my backyard. Like the woods behind our property, there's like 30 of them. Yeah, they live in the mango trees and they eat the mangoes. Ooh, can I mine stuff too down here? Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Ooh.
I can't imagine being stuck down here, down like rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
It takes guts, character to be a miner out
All right. I should probably wrap it up, everybody. I'm 3.5 hours in, which is 30 minutes beyond my normal stream time. But I was having fun chatting, so I kind of got sidetracked.
God.
I'll be back tomorrow.
New Atlantis?
Is today Monday or Tuesday?
Can't be true.
Today's Monday.
Right?
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock Central. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to support if you can. Bits, cheers, and subs on Twitch, super chats, and memberships on YouTube. Don't forget the Patreon and the Discord. Get a copy of my latest fantasy novel. I'm also kind of hungry. I'm going to go get a snack. See ya.